I want to know what Leroy thinks.
We're talking about religion. Religion? Okay, you know, I don't know. I've always tried, I'm so much into the head because I try to understand what makes you think the way you think. Why your mind works the way it works. Why does my mind work the way it works? Now, I was 8 years old, go to Sunday school all the time. And I was in Sunday school, and the teacher, the whatever it was, the preacher, I guess, was telling all the kids about life and how it began. And he said it was a vast universe, and there was nothing, just vast emptiness. And God said, let there be stars, let there be planets, let there be earth. And he's saying it so emphatically, and I'm sitting there. I said, well, how do you know that? There was nothing here. And he had, I just got, you have to believe. I said, I what? I went home, I said, Mom, I'm not going back. I was 8 years old, I remember so. She said, well, I asked him, he said, I got to believe. I said, it's ridiculous. He's making these emphatic statements. I guess I didn't use the word emphatic, I'm using it now. He's making these statements, to me, was an insult to my intelligence. Somebody said, Leroy, I love my mother. Boy, she was so, she said, well, Leroy, don't go. I said, I'm not. So last, I was 8 years old. Then one time, we were brought up pretty, not well off at all. So we were eating spaghetti, and we had some bread, and spaghetti filled you up. And so my mother said, now you're going to say grace. I was about 11 years old. I said, what? You're going to thank God. I said, I'm not thanking God for spaghetti and bread. Mother said, Leroy, dare you? My mother said, dare you? I said, the guy that's eating filet mignon, who's he thanking? I want to thank the same guy he's thanking. This is ridiculous. That's why your hand is doing but see, I'm the only child. My mother brought me up, and it's amazing. And that's why I don't hand these stories to people, oh, I didn't have a father, BS. My mother brought me up, but I thought for myself, to me, it was an insult to my intelligence to sit there and thank something mystical for bread, spaghetti and bread. Here's a man eating pheasant under glass. Who was he thanking? It's certainly a different God than mine. I want to thank his God, not mine, because my God ain't producing. You know? You know what I mean? my mother, she said, then don't say it. And they're all of them down there making the crosses and all that. I said, God help you all, you know. I just don't understand why people blind. I can't do that. I just cannot participate in blind thinking. It's stupid. Then they say, what makes me laugh, first, if you read in the Bible, the wages of sin is death. Well, then now, being that everybody got to die, now how you going to get out of that? Create heaven and hell. Of course, if you're sinful, you go to hell, and if you're good, you go to heaven. So that means the wages of sin it's death, but it's a different kind of death. Because if you do bad sin, you go to hell. And I'm saying to myself, who come up with that? Where's that? How do you ever prove that such a thing is ever? No proof. And you know, in the 5,000, 10,000 years that they talk about religion, there's never been a change. That's the difference between science and religion. It's constantly trying to explore and look at the beginning of the computer, how it keeps advancing and advancing. Religion hasn't advanced one iota because it's an illusion. It's an illusion because it can advance and advance too. It's a belief, and you can believe anything. But if you know what, we need it because people need something to get through the night. And I like what Frank Sinatra said. Statement of religion. He says, anything get you through the night is your religion. No matter what it is, it's your religion to get you through the night. And that's what we need. People need that. I so happen to not to be that way. I'm not going to fool myself to get through the night. And I don't have the answers. I'm not going to sit here like I'm some guru and I have the answers to life. But I know the stuff man shooting isn't. Here you get guys praying 5 times a day, and that they're supposed to be religious, but yet they don't mind cutting your head off. Oh, they go through the rituals. Oh, the rituals got to be followed. Oh, you can't eat a piece of pork, but you can gog a man's eyes out. I mean, see, this is the kind of stuff I just can't handle. That's why that stuff man puts up, all these rituals and control stuff, I don't believe. But I know that there's something beyond my comprehension. But I will not accept the stuff that man's putting. I just want to, it's almost insulting. And you know what makes me laugh? If these priests that are pedophiles believe what they were saying they wouldn't be. So it's obvious they don't believe it. If they believe damnation for the sins, it's obvious they don't believe it because they believe they'd be scared to death to do what they're doing. So it shows that they want to, and it just makes me laugh that we want to be controlled. I don't. I just know that there's something beyond me, and I'm not going to, I could not dispute that with anybody. It's something beyond my comprehension. I know that. But I wish it was something more than what man is offering. I wish it was some kind of science, like the science of, like we're learning how about, this. Take a simple thing like computers, advancement. Man is constantly trying to learn more and more and more and disprove, outprove. They had that, first they had that atom bomb, then they had the hydrogen bomb, who knows where they're going to go. They got laser bombs soon. Then they'll have bombs that just kill people, don't destroy property. Man is continuing, but this is science. When it comes to religion, it's static. And if you want to believe, and you know what? If religion, like Einstein said, if we practice not to, and if our practice of man to man, I will not willfully hurt my fellow man. He said it'd be nirvana on earth. Forget about all these religions. If we could do that, then we couldn't do it. I will not willfully hurt my fellow man. What could be more utopia than that? Religion can't do it. They're too busy trying to get power, like a political party. But think of it. Suppose that would be the tenet of our lives. I will not willfully hurt you. Anything, it would be no mad-ups, there would be no body price fixing, there would be adulterating food to make a buck. All this stuff because they're willfully hurting their fellow man. Man isn't capable of that. But yet he's getting the same guy that'll rob you blind with interest rates and all that, get on his knees on Sundays and pray and thank God and pray to God. He's got me. Suppose this guy says, I will not cheat my fellow man. Instead of getting on his knees faking it. Can you imagine what the world is to be? You're not capable of it. So I don't want to hear all that stuff. You know, don't be giving me this stuff about thanking God and all that kind of stuff, because it's BS. You know, really. I mean, you want to do it, get you through the night. Like Frank says, you want to get through. I like that. Those certain statements people say, I like that statement. If it gets you through the night, and that's tough enough making it. If it gets you through the night, that's your religion. Now, I didn't know. You can't put this